1-1. Trigger day. Trigger day. Sometimes you have to be triggered though. In order to make a motion, some of us really need a trigger to make a move. You know, if you're gonna have your resolutions and all that bullshit, most of the time you have a resolution based off of the shit that you see that you didn't like, or the shit that you see that you want. Those become your triggers. So a trigger can be a good thing as long as you are aware that you're the gun. And you gotta make sure you got the proper ammo too. Trying to put too big of a bullet in too small of a fucking gun, and it won't work. Your trigger will backfire on you. So you have to have a proper menu selection of how you're going to be triggered, and then you can turn triggered into fucking awareness. If I'm just triggered out here just trying to figure out what the fuck going on, I might be aimless. And if I'm aimless, whatever, cards falling all already. If I'm aimless, I got my 2 1s, and I'm going to lay them out how they came out. If I'm aimless, then I'm dealing with this shit today. If I'm aimless, I'm probably moving in ignorance, trying to figure out how to get back to my plentifulness. But, like I said, if I got awareness, if I'm already everything I need, then I should already see myself as the plentifulness, and then stop chasing the ignorant shit. And since if I already know that I'm everything I need, I can ignore everything else. Sorry, phone call. But why does shit keep coming after me? Because we live in a chaos vibration. You are down here under the perception that you are not whole. So when you start trying to do the things to bring yourself back into wholeness, the majority of this shit down here is only designed to keep you in division. Or only designed to keep you in pieces. It ain't always as cut and clear as division. But it's designed to keep me in pieces. So the closer I start getting to my wholeness, the more I start to notice that shit that was always keeping me torn apart. Now, however, if I still have this need to know everything that I now realize I should have never knew, I'm tearing me apart too. Because I'm trying to make sense of some shit that was never, again, keep saying this shit every day. Every fucking day. I keep trying to make sense of shit that was never mine to fucking make sense of in the first place. That's a Jedi mind trick. Because now I know the shit was fake, but I still need to have an understanding of how to get out of fake shit. How you get out of fake shit? Stop being fake with it. Stop giving your fucking situation so much goddamn power. If I give my situation more power than me, then that is an ignorance of the fact that I am already bigger than my situation. If I'm already my abundance, even if I don't see it, if I have enough faith in myself to manifest from myself, then that should take a lot of the power out of what I think is already dominating me. Stop struggling with your situations and watch there be no fucking struggle with the fucking situation. Watch that shit just disappear. Watch it disappear. I'm not saying that you're gonna wake up and all of a sudden your bill's paid, but the level of necessity and the urgency and all that shit that come with it, it's going to have to line up. It can only feed from you as much as you feed it. Your turmoils is what I'm talking about. Your turmoils, your situations, the things that are testing your energy. The more you keep lining up to take that test, the longer the test goes. But when you stop testing these situations and start, honoring who you are in the sense that I've already passed all this shit, stuff starts going, it starts changing up. I don't know. This is going to be a fun year. It really is. In the sense to where that 2020, judgment. You got judgment twice. You get 2 chances at this shit. You got 2 ways of seeing things. This is only one way. See, this is only going to show you half of the picture twice. That's already telling you. When you use these 2 eyes, you are already looking at things in division. I synced it with my own 2 eyes. But how many things did you see with your 2 eyes? One thing. Then that means I only saw half here and the other half here to make one whole picture. That's already division. So maybe I need to stop seeing with these 2 and start honoring what I might be seeing with this one, with regards of understanding what's feeding this one. I wish I did post that last night. I had a message last night, and I didn't forget it, but I don't remember word for word what I heard last night. But it was something about the oh, okay, I remember. Well, I was over here doing this candle burn on my vision grid last night. The third eye candle over here start popping, and the fire starts shooting off of it. And I heard something basically say that the dirtiest chakra is the third eye chakra. You got to understand that. If the third eye chakra is the television tube, that means it's receiving in all these different channels. It holds more energy than almost every other chakra because it holds every possibility and probability that you put your fucking mind to. So in a sense to where you only produce a level of reality in your third eye by what you can understand. And in most of our cases, we only understand what our third eye sees based off our fucking heart. Your heart is attachment. So if you are trying to attach your feelings, your emotions into what reality is, you can turn reality into fucking illusion. And vice versa. You can turn an illusion into your belief of reality. And then you're going to tie them into this one. So now that 2 ways of seeing things actually became 3 ways. Because you're trying to tie it all in. I'm a higher being now. I'm woke. I'm triggered. I'm aware. I know I got to use my third eye, but I'm only using my third eye to feed the fucking other 2. What was the other 2? An illusion. So now you're trying to take the ability of seeing what's real to justify what was already illusion. You still fake. You still fake. You have only just gotten better at tricking yourself and there's nothing else needed. Your fucking perception, your perspective, if it's only tied in trying to get out of what the fuck I was already not supposed to be in, you're only going to produce a fucking trail to get you out of what you're not supposed to be in. That's why y'all hear me say that shit a lot of times. You can't trust your fucking higher self or your ego. You really can't. You can pay attention to them and honor what they're saying, but you got to double check them motherfuckers too. Wait a minute. Are you only talking to me from the perspective of this perceived illusion that I'm living this time? Or are you speaking from me from a deeper place within my soul? Because if it's only trying to give me answers, my higher self told me that I need to pay attention to that motherfucker there because they might be cheating on me. That's not a higher self. Because my higher self said, why the fuck am I even playing with this fake motherfucker in the first place? Same thing with y'all ancestors. Our ancestors. We'll think our ancestors got more time for helping us catch a motherfucker cheat on us or stopping somebody from doing something against us than helping us be guided out of the same bullshit that they didn't even get out of. Maybe you, your ancestor. Maybe you perceived something else outside of yourself that was actually within yourself as something else because you don't want to connect to yourself. The illusion of reality. The reality of a fucking illusion. You can talk to yourself, through yourself, for yourself, against yourself, and to yourself, and make you somebody else. As long as you don't want to have the responsibility of doing it yourself. We do that shit with our turmoils all day long. It would be too easy for me to take responsibility of myself and just fix me and stop going through situations than for me to just keep going to situations hoping that I get to the right one that ain't going to break me, but then get mad when the ones that I keep going into keep breaking me. It would have been easier to just fix you. It would have been easier to just save your energy for yourself and not keep giving it to everybody else, hoping that they'll know how to nurture you or you forgot how to nurture your goddamn self. If you don't know how to nurture yourself, what the fuck you going to expect from somebody else? Life is a reflection. If I don't love me, how the fuck am I going to find love out here for somebody else? I'm a one looking for a one instead of a one that is already over all other ones. I'm the one. That second one, that first one makes you triggered because I'm out here and I just don't know what the fuck's going on. Why? Because I've already tricked myself. I don't see me as the first source of manipulation. I don't see me as the person who has a responsibility to stop knowing and start being aware. Start fucking applying knowledge into wisdom. Knowledge has its uses. Knowledge has its uses. You'll never hear me sit here and say throw everything away, but you better motherfucking do a fire sale on that shit. You better go through everything that you own and make sure that you're not hoarding some bullshit that is only fucking infecting you in the end. Having created illusion of reality or something. It has to naturally. I'm not understanding what you're saying. It has to naturally them to force it. Then you have created illusion of reality or something not of you. Not fully understand what you're saying, but in the end, even everything not of you is still of you. Even your projections become manifestations fed through what? Your thoughts. And your thoughts were yours. So even in the sense to where you release your thoughts out here into this projected illusion we call a reality, it's still you. They're just fucking wildfires now. They have their own fucking tangible system of existence because you gave them God and Goddess. You gave them life. You gave them life. You created your own fucking thought forms out here, and they attach into fucking everything else. What has to naturally come? It has to naturally come. What's natural? What's natural? See, that right there becomes a danger because somebody's perception of natural means that in divine time it'll happen. I just got to be patient. But if you waiting on a fire, or if you waiting in a fire for something to naturally come save you, you just naturally fucked yourself. Maybe nature is awareness. Holy shit, maybe nature is awareness. Maybe. Maybe nature is awareness and saying that I now have the responsibility once I am aware that something is wrong, that I must fix it. And I must have the responsibility when I realize something wrong, do I have the responsibility to fix it? Because if what I'm fixing is not mine, I need to leave that shit alone in the first place. So naturally can be a perspective. Trust me, I get what you're saying. But I'm just saying when you look at things finitely as it has to happen natural, and then we're talking about guidance, your life is your form of guidance. Your decisions you're making, the potential of that idea that's going in your head, that is going to become a thought, that is going to become an action, that is going to become an experience, that is going to become a memory, possibly a trauma. All those things have to be assessed. Nature also shows chaos too, though. Does it not? Nature shows chaos and order because nature doesn't honor division. Nature shows you both. We only like to pay attention to one because that's what makes us feel natural because we are naturally divided. Nature can show your ass more fucking chaos than order, in a heartbeat. Wait till a fucking thunderstorm come through. But look what happens after the chaos of a storm comes through. Look at all the fucking beauty that comes out of it. So maybe chaos comes to bring order. Not chaos comes to counter order. Maybe chaos is order. Maybe order is the result of chaos. And not chaos the result of the loss of order. To me, they're not divided. One is the result of the other. In the sense that there was nothing, most people view that as chaos. It wanted to become everything. It wanted to organize itself. Organization is order. I hear you, but I'm just saying it's still a finite level of thinking because balance requires duality. In order to have a balance, you have to have a level of duality in most senses. Awareness says there is no need for balance. It just is. That's where division will come in. What do you mean it just is? I'm not understanding that. So then you will seek to make something that already is into something and what it is not. And then you'll need to find and ride that thought of what you want it to be. Just created an illusion. In the sense to where something just really what it is. This is blue. No, it's not. It's purple. Okay. You're right. But see, most people want to go further than that and argue and try and make it fit into their level of awareness, which really is, in some aspects, a level of knowledge. And then when they try and make it into what they know because they need to have that comfort of connecting to what they have seen instead of having a connection within themselves that will take them out of the need to know, they'll have to create balance. I'm just saying. So 1-1 triggered. Really, it's how you see yourself should be how you see everything else. If I see myself from a sense of oneness, there is no division, then I'm not going to keep giving my energy to things that portray themselves divided. See what I'm saying? If I see myself in a sense of wholeness, I'm not going to keep paying attention to everything out here that tries to keep me tied into the fucking illusion of separation. Because if you take your wholeness and build it and imbue it into the illusion of separation, you become separated within yourself. Now you'll need to figure out how to find balance within the separation of yourself, even as you lie to yourself and tell you that you're whole. Because how can you be whole and divided at the same time? Pick a side. You'll have to pick a side. You cannot purport yourself as whole, but still out here honoring division. That makes you part of the illusion. That makes you part of the fucking illusion. That makes you part of the illusion, because now you're out here trying to assert your dominance and sovereignty and trying to make sure that I stay bigger than the illusion, but you're still part of the illusion. The rat in the cage with the biggest slice of cheese is more comfortable than the one that's still in search. Get that motherfucker still in the cage. So sometimes that assertion of dominance and dominion and sovereignty and sacredness and all that shit, it's a fucking illusion too. Because it is trying to, again, find a place where you should have never been placed in the first place. The 11. So 2020, again, the sense with judgment. Again, like I was saying, you got two forms of judgment. One from your third eye and the other one from your oculars. The ones that see shit upside down anyway. You're going to have to learn to find a balance in between them. Because if both of them have the potential to lie, you have to make sure that you're listening to the motherfucking truth. What's the truth, me? And if I keep seeing where I keep getting the same reoccurring theme that is trying to push me out of myself, might want to watch that, because that's probably a known lie. That's probably a known signal that I might not need to keep paying attention to. So 2020 makes a 4, but before it actually makes that 4, it makes your journey. That 2-0 and the other 2-0, you can drop the zeros out of it. Stop canceling yourself out. 0 is already the trick. Stop tricking yourself, and you might see your path. Your 2 2s, the 22. 22 is your spiritual journey. Your journey, it should be really yourself. But again, if everything out here is a reflection of me, it's a reflection of my journey. If I'm only trying to journey out here to get further within myself, I'm actually not journeying within myself. I'm journeying outside of myself, trying to find a way within myself when I'm already in myself. It's another fucking illusion. So your 22 can be a real big ass illusion. It could be a real big ass illusion, and you'll never make it out of the fucking trap. You'll never make it to your 13. You'll never make it to death. You will always be stagnated because you're going to be holding on to the illusions of what you thought was real, even when you've already told yourself it's fake. The vision test. The vision test. If I'm going on a fucking journey trying to learn how to die to the shit that was fake by trying to go through the shit that was fake, did I not just empower the shit that was fake? It'll never die. Why? Because I'm God. Why? Because you're God. Your thoughts, your will become law. Your thoughts and your will become the limitations. Your thoughts and your will become creation. So if I keep paying attention to the shit that's fucking me over, did I not just empower it to keep fucking me over? Even in the sense where I might eventually find enough strength within myself to stay above what's fucking me over, am I not fucking myself over with it by empowering it to possibly take me out anyway? Thought subscription. Trying to find a balance where there should have never been a fucking account. Did you hear me? Trying to find a fucking balance where there should never have been an account. You should have never invested in that shit. So be mindful of that, because if you're trying to find your way into death in the higher sense of learning how to live by dying to shit that is no longer yours, stop trying to fucking empower yourself in shit that is no longer yours, trying to get rid of what's no longer yours. Just get rid of what's no longer yours. My struggles are no longer mine. And it ain't that I just don't want them because I don't want them. I don't want them because they don't do anything for me. They're not a part of my growth. They're not a part of my joy. And if it ain't a part of my joy, it just ain't a part of me. I didn't put myself here to struggle. I didn't come here to struggle. I came here to live. So how can I stay out of shit that is not going to allow me to live? By being aware of what the fuck is trying to make me struggle. And at the first moment that I realize that something is down here trying to make me struggle, do not struggle with it. Do not get that struggle mentality of now I got to fight against it just to make sure that I can get through this because I think this is what the fuck is going on. No. The minute you realize you lost fucking reciprocity, which again, reciprocity should be your true 22. My journey within myself should only show me reciprocity. So in the minute that I encounter something that takes me out of my fucking reciprocity, that's no longer my journey. But I forgot I was my pitifulness and it's my free will to keep trying to find balance. Now I'm going to struggle with the idea of what making me think I need balance, and I'll never die to it. But I might get killed by it. But it's all right if you get killed by it because you're God. You'll just reincarnate. Probably with the same mindsets imbued and imburied within you, trying to figure out what the fuck I forgot to do right last time, but I'm probably going to keep remembering what I did wrong. And I'm going to keep trying to go back into what I did wrong and make justifications by what triggered me. Hello, 1111. It's easier to remember the shit that triggered you than the shit that kept you in peace. Why? Because we are in a chaotic field of order. Holy shit. See what happened there? We in a chaotic field of order. Don't understand that? Find anything that has fucking order in it. And see just how organized it keeps things. Does it keep things truly organized or does it keep things under control? And if something is under control, there's already a struggle. Anybody in a fucking relationship who had control issues know that shit. Really. Struggling for control. So, I'm just saying, if your journey should have been to keep your reciprocity, but now your journey has shown you nothing but struggle, now you have agreed to go through a journey of struggle in order to regain reciprocity, that becomes your trap. Why? Because 2 + 2 make what? 4. Balance. What's this about? Balance. But what's balance? An illusion. Why is balance an illusion? Because it's a fucking division. In order to find balance, this means I must first start from a place of balance and try and fight against everything else to stay in balance, or I'm going to start out in a place of imbalance trying to find a way to get to balance. Either way it goes, it's a fucking journey. Either way it goes, you have already given yourself a protagonist and an antagonist. You've already created a hero. Holy shit. You've already done what? Created a hero and a villain. You've already created a fucking god and a devil. Now I'm trying to be like one and make sure I don't get caught by the other. But fuck, I was both of them. In the sense where I lost my fucking reciprocity of self, now I'm going to go out here and struggle with everything else by trying to make sure that I can learn how to stay out of that side of me that is demonized, the devil, and get back into that higher side of me that paid more attention to my godliness, my God. But the trick there is, even when you go on a journey and find one over the other, you only still see half of the picture. See, you can get back into your godliness, your perceived order, but you still didn't reabsorb your chaos, your devil. Or you can start saying fuck everything and start honoring your devil, your demons, your struggles, and you'll never see your God. Why? Because the devil becomes your God. Because all I know is my struggle. And I's got to find balance in my struggle, sir. Jedi mind trick. Don't resonate. Let your motherfucking life tell your tale. But you won't see your 13 because you'll be trapped in the cycle of 12 trying to find discipline where there should have never been fucking discipline in the first place. Why the fuck am I going to try and be disciplined with my struggles? I'm not going to be obedient to my struggles. Sorry. So that 4, where stagnated yourself, that 4 that came from that 13, I done trapped my energy. That 4 that came from that 22, I took a journey trying to find death without dying. What's going to be the result? What's the balance? Hello, 20. We'll show you this year. 2020. Gonna show you this year where you keep struggling with your motherfucking false sense of peace instead of your wholeness. Holy shit. Wait a minute. I thought it was supposed to be in peace and wholeness. Really, my wholeness should be my peace. Because I can be at peace in a war. You understand that? You can be during peacetime waiting on another war to start. But that's not real peace because you're always waiting on another war to start. I'm just safe from my struggles, but I know some more struggles coming. Why? Because I got a struggle mentality that is only going to produce more divisions within myself to test myself to stop being fucking divided. But when they come to test me, I'm not going to see them as a gift to stop paying attention to them. And now I'm going to run into them and try and outlast them. So I'm going to divide myself by dividing myself, by seeing I'm divided from myself, by dividing myself even further. Holy shit, if we was doing math, I think you are probably fucking exponential by now. What we call that? Fragmentation. Now you fragmented from yourself. You're no longer just in division, you are in fragmentation. You are in fragmentation because every time that you try to make a justification, 11, every time Linda tried to make a justification for getting out of their own head, something else showed them why, hell no, it's safer in here fighting what I think I can understand than to just let go of all of it and not know what the fuck is going on. Because the fear of the unknown scares the fuck out of people so that they'd rather just stay in broken ass situations and broken ass struggles, hoping that they can one day find a peace, but they done been so damn caught up in fighting their struggles that they forgot what fucking wholeness was. What the fuck is wholeness? It's a foreign concept to you because you so used to fighting through your fragments. You so used to fighting with your damn struggles and the illusion of goddamn separation that you don't even know that you fucking separated. Hello, Simple Jack. Done played the role so goddamn long that you done rolled yourself over. And went to sleep. Time to wake up. Time to wake up and start seeing because everything that you've been hidden from is now revealed. It is only you who can keep hiding yourself from reality by keep running into fucking illusion trying to find a goddamn balance. Oops. So keep trying to find a balance and an illusion and you'll forever be sitting there waiting on your accounts. Well, I mean waiting on my accounts. Trying to wait on all my fucking experiences to show me enough balance to feel like it's safe for me to close out this whole goddamn account. I don't know. If I put in $20 a day and they charge me $21 a day, that's not an account that I want to have open in the first place. Really. You might want to be mindful of that. If what I'm pumping my energy into, I have to keep pumping more energy into it the next day just to even feel like I'm getting any back, that's a bad investment. It's a very bad investment. But you know what? That's what motivates a lot of people. Why? Because it makes me feel alive. What makes me feel alive? My struggles. Again, because at least I can verify them. Can you? Can you verify your illusion? Hell, can you verify your reality? Reality is first person point of view. If you wake up and tell yourself that you motherfucking Scooby-Doo and that's all that fucking you gonna believe, that's your reality. Even though the rest of us looking at you like, what the fuck wrong with that motherfucker? Rut-roll, Raggy. You like it, we love it. But now your first person point of view of reality that has been revealed to you doesn't change the whole rest of everybody else's illusions that might actually be the reality that you now refuse. Another level of damn Jedi mind trick. You can trick yourself into telling yourself that you understand what reality is by refusing illusion. But wait a minute, illusion was reality. You can get trapped in that shit all fucking day long. You really can. The only thing you could do is honor which way you fucking trying to go. Stop trying to tell reality what's real. Stop trying to tell illusion what's real and what is really fake. If it is not taking you to where you want to have your peace, or if it is not showing you your wholeness, you got a motherfucking choice. You got a choice. It don't have to feel real. It really don't. Because a lot of you are trying to find a level of reality based off of everything else you already been through that is now fake. that won't allow for reality to really be real because you've already brought in the parameters of what's fake. You cannot, again, keep saying this shit too, you cannot build your current foundation off of where you got broken. And if you going through shit and it broke you, but you now trying to take that broken shit and build some safer shit, you're only going to be safely built on broken shit. Hello fucking humanity. We've been built off of our fucking fragmentations. Time and time again. Deja vus. Your fucking dreams. Your past life recalls. Your future life recalls. Your soul ties. Your twin flames. All this other bullshit. Fragmentations of every fucking experience where you keep going through this cycle of not learning how to die because you're trying to find a way to live in your goddamn illusion. But my illusion is my reality. I'm just saying. My illusion is my reality. And what's my motivation? My reality. But if my illusion is my fucking reality, then I'm motivated by my goddamn illusion because I'm only trying to get back into my abundance. I only want to see to my abundance. Who is your abundance? You. But if I'm trying to see my abundance and my reality by honoring my illusion, I forgot to look at myself. Stop and look at you and see what you are holding on to that is no longer yours to hold on to. And in the minute that I realize what I'm holding on to is no longer mine, I cannot fight to hold on to it. Even if it fucking hurts. Even if it's going to make you have to hit some points of I don't know what the fuck's going on, uncertainty. Even if it's going to force you to make some changes that I just wasn't taught that I had to make. Wait a minute. I got taught that I can't make these changes from the illusion. So if these were the shit the illusion taught me, I might want to prepare to meet some shit that I just don't know. You see what I'm saying? If you only going to embrace your changes from what you got taught should be changed, you're only going to honor the illusions that don't want you to change. I'm tired of struggling and I ain't got no job no more and my family they won't answer my phone calls, but I can't leave here. Why won't you leave here? Because I got family here. No, the fuck you don't. Slap yourself. In the sense to where you struggling and your family done turned their back on you, but you can't leave because this where my family at. I love you. I love you. Do you love you? Do you love you enough to own the fucking reality that my illusion, family, has now shown me reality? That I gotta save my goddamn self. Am I gonna still stay where I've been laid the fuck out? Trying to learn how to fucking stand up? Or do I bite that bullet and say, holy shit, I gotta do some fucking research. But I gotta get the fuck out of here because everything here has shown me that it is not for me and it is designed to take my ass out. So guess what I'm gonna do? If it's designed to take my ass out, which is the gift, let me take my ass out before it takes me out the other way. See, life ain't do it to you. You're doing it to yourself because you're looking at it from the fucking perspective of what was your illusion, trying to make your goddamn illusion real. When your illusion already showed you, here's the answer right here. It's reality. You're not wanted here. You're not safe here. But, okay, keep fighting me. Keep trying to hold on to something that ain't holding on to you. But I don't know nothing else. Okay, but what you know has already shown you that it's not going to teach you anything at all. So what's the first thing you need to do? Embrace the unknown and unknow what the fuck you thought you knew. But that's scary. Look in the mirror now. Look at your reality now. Really, this is an illusion. Look in the reality now. It should be scary too because now you out here contemplating harming yourself, contemplating doing shit that really beneath your level. Not going there with you, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Now you about to enter into another level of the illusion, trying to find reality within the illusion instead of just getting the fuck out of the illusion altogether. But I ain't got no family nowhere else, so I ain't got no support system, but you ain't got no support system where you at too. So guess who your support system is? You. And guess what will happen when you start honoring a new level of wholeness within yourself? We can play this game all goddamn day. Let your vibe attract your tribe. When I start carrying my energy better and start being more about myself and fixing myself, other motherfuckers who are the reflection of me in this universe will find me. Other systems, other things, higher support will come in and say, hey, welcome home, motherfucker. We've been waiting on you for a few eons. Now that you see yourself, we see you too. You ready to live? Let us show you you. But no, I'm not ready to leave because I can't leave Big Mama. Big Mama already left your ass. Oops. But that ain't the way I was raised. What happened in the way you was raised? Got you fucked up, right? But it's tradition. The shit to get you burnt. The shit to get you burnt. The shit to get you manipulated. The seeds that's been planted in your mind that has only shown you weeds. So if I plant a seed trying to grow fruit and it only grow weeds, at the end of the fucking cycle, holy shit, winter, do I plant more of the same seeds or do I plant something different? Too many of you keep planting the same thing, waiting on a fucking different result. Sorry. It just don't happen. The points, expressions, views, and perspectives of this fucking sacred clown are supported by this goddamn universe. Everything around you is a reflection of you, including me. I might be what you don't want to fucking see. I might be what the fuck you need to know. Even if it scares you into saying, holy shit, I'm safe with who I am because I ain't ready to be that. It's your motherfucking choice. Hi, welcome to 2020. It's a goddamn vision test. You will see you all year long. See you in pieces. You'll keep getting shown shit to break you. See you in wholeness. You'll keep getting shown shit that might be designed to break you, but your wholeness will be more important. And the more you stand strong in the fact that my wholeness is all there is, eventually there will be nothing else. All there will be is wholeness. Imagine if we all did that. Bye-bye all this bullshit. Bye-bye Matrix. But alas, do you, player? Happy perceived motherfucking New Year. Don't be triggered today. Be whole.